Hey everybody, it's Cassian Blackcloak. Welcome back to another Resident Evil Resistance video here on the channel. So today I'm going to be taking a look at a build from another YouTuber, a new content creator called Rad Fox. And I'm going to put a link to his original build video down in the description. Go check him out, check out his channel. But he calls this Ultimate Daniel, and I'm going to go over basically what the original build was and then the tweaks that I made to it based on my first playtest that I ran up against a serious SWAT team and I got slaughtered. I mean, it wasn't even close, but after I made a couple of tweaks to it, I actually won a couple of matches. So basically it's a unlimited bioenergy build for Area 3. So let me break down real quick here what it is. So for Tyrant, we're going with Brutality because it's realistically the only decent option. We're going for Rend to increase the attack damage dealt by controllable creatures, and that doesn't mean you have to be in them, controlling them. It's any controllable creature. And Endurance, making the controlled creatures impossible to knock back, so when you do jump into a zombie, you can actually hopefully manage to get the bite off or keep from getting stun locked and beaten up by the survivors' shotguns and baseball bats and whatnot. For the Area 2 card, he has running Dealer Regen, which is fine. I mean, there's, I know a lot of people run Overclock, but this is what he had in the build, and I like the Regen Dealer. That's nice. At least you can't be crippled. And then this centers around the Equilibrium mod, which basically, while in hand, bioenergy recharge rate increases according to the cost of other cards in your hand. So the more expensive shit you have in your hand, the faster your bioenergy regenerates, and it is fucking fast. Going over the equipment now. Originally, he had this set up with Bulletproof Glass 3 and 2, and Fresh Blood, and he had the bioenergy tank on here, the bioenergy tank 2 that gives you 6 bioenergy. However, his equipment use was at like 12 out of 20, and trying that setup, it didn't really work out well for me. So I did the tweak of adding this instead of the Bulletproof Glass 2 because this gives me some bioenergy recharge boost in all the areas, as well as the same durability boost to the Biocore. So it's like having the miniature reactor and Bulletproof Glass 2 all in one item. And then I changed out the energy tank for Resilient Skin 2 because I still have some points left, and honestly, the creatures without this are just, they go down so quick that they can't really get anything done. I mean, they just get mowed down, and I found I didn't need the extra 6 bioenergy because I'm burning through stuff so quick and regenerating it so fast. I'm never running out anyway. So that's the tweaks that I made to it, was to change out the Bulletproof Glass 2 for the generator, and then also the bioenergy tank for the Resilient Skin. So basically it's the same equipment I run on Sinister Spencer. And he's got the bioenergy tank in here to give them, it doesn't give you the same biocore durability you get with Spencer because he doesn't have defense system, but this does give you a total of 60% boost, which puts the biocore health at a little over 33,000, I think, something like that. So you have to do just over 100,000 points of damage to clear all 3 of them. So it does buy you more time to spam more creatures. If they're clearing them, you can keep going and going and going and going at the biocore. In the deck, what we've got here is actually the same, pretty much the same creature setup that I used for my Spencer build. The Licker, the Dealer, the Imposter Zombie, the Double Zombie, and the Tough Zombie. You also have some of the same mods, the Converter mod creatures, because this thing costs 18 points. So that helps huge when it's in your hand before you spend it for the bioenergy regen. Then also the Vapors for Infection and Energy Leech, the Efficiency mod creatures because it costs 10 points. When that's in your hand, that helps with the Equilibrium mod, and then Discount. Now, keep in mind, by the time you get to Area 3, if you've got both these mods in your hand plus the Equilibrium mod, you're running a 3 mod in your hand deck, and that's going to leave only 1 spot to be able to play anything from, to cycle the deck until you can play off the creature mod and get it out of your hand. So you have to be kind of selective on what you're doing with it. However, with this tweaked version that I made, I was able to actually win a couple of matches with it against some pretty decent teams. Even one, I managed to hold them off right at the exit door, and only one of them got out. So, I got a full victory, and then most of one with this. So, I just want to go over that, but definitely still make sure, like I said, go check out Rad Fox's channel. This is his build. I just made a couple of tweaks to it based on my experience with it, and we're going to go ahead and jump into some, or show you the matches and take a look at how this thing works. Alright, so let's take a look at the first match here in the casino, and once again, playing Ultimate Daniel here. And again, full credit to Rad Fox for the original build. Like I said, go make sure to check out his channel, subscribe. He says he's going to be making more Resistance videos, so definitely help support him. And I'm going to take a look here. So we got a pretty good team. We got Valerie, and it looks like a Becca, a Sam, and a January.
I have many fun adventures
Alright,
lined
so
up for you.
let's start out here.
We have death,
And I'm kind of going to
destruction,
play this in the same
disease,
mindset as I would like my Spencer
all
build,
the fun
because,
things
you know,
that
basically it's the
modern
same
world
effective
will offer us.
strategy, just, you know,
You
spam.
are welcome.
So I'm going to use the discount as much as I can. Kind of mimic getting things. So I've got, that definitely saved me some bio energy because I got 3 cards out of it, so I'll take it.
How much do you believe that I would
And
put
we're
that
going
key
to
in
unlock
there
this
with
door
you?
after we did just an
Perhaps I
initial
did
setup
not.
up there, because we
And
don't want to
you are
invest too
trapped
much because there's only
forever.
1 key up there. But definitely want to make sure we can make them have to fight through some stuff. Maybe take a bite or 2. I'm going to go ahead, since most of them are coming up here though, and jump into a zombie, especially since I'm Daniel. You know, I can definitely get a lot better result out of being inside the zombie, especially if I can get the grab off. Which, yeah, they killed me before I could get it off there, but... And yeah, and that would have been worse, because before, when I played the build straight up, the way that Rad Fox made it, my zombies felt like they were just made out of paper. So that extra little 15% bump kind of helps, especially if they're shooting at you, to help maybe get the bite off, and especially makes the lickers even more difficult to kill. So, as you notice, I got the licker coming this way, and the tough zombie over here. Now, I jump out of the zombie so I can keep stacking up this room, because there's only 1 survivor here. Now, I can't spam as effectively in Area 1 and 2 with this build as I could with, like, say, Annette or Spencer, but, you know, it's an Area 3 build. I mean, it really kicks in Area 3 because you'll see I can just, you know, spawn and spawn and spawn and spawn, just spam them like crazy. So the idea in the beginning is just to wear them down enough, as much as I can. And you can see it's doing alright. I mean, they're taking some damage, a couple of them are infected, so, I mean, it's doing alright. I mean, I wouldn't expect it to be, you know, much better, but it's all about the end result, right? So let's go ahead and jump in this guy here and see if we can stop him from getting out the door. At least, yeah, there's a bite. Yeah. You see that 1 bite took him all the way down to caution, so it's, you know, that's the Rend for you. So I'm going to try to get her with the Claw Slash, and yeah, I got it. Yeah. I think I'm going to get all of it, too.
Thank you.
No, they killed the zombie off of her, okay.
Check this out.
As unlike usual, I didn't go back and start watching, watch the matches before doing commentary, so don't exactly remember how these all go ahead of time, so. Oh, man. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and grab Yorick and try to put him in a more advantageous spot, like back here behind where my lickers are. I'm going to try to get him down the hallway here and into the VIP room, so that I can lock that door and put up resistance here in the hallway. Hopefully make him have to waste a bunch of ammo at least to get to him. Yeah, I'm not going to take the time to run him all the way back over there because, I mean, for guns it's about the same distance. The shotgun's not so much, but still. And I'm going to come over here and turn the light off just because I've got time to. And get back over here, spam some more creatures. Now, I've also been playing like Paracelsus Generator Spencer, so I've gotten used to kind of like giving myself time between spams just to let the discount tick down. So I'm kind of dealing with having to get myself out of that when I'm playing Daniel too. But you can see they're starting to come up here now, and they're starting to tear through my creatures. So, I mean, these creatures basically are the equivalent to the same ones that I used with Spencer. So I know if I can get them out, they're going to do their job. If I can get enough of them out there, they're going to wear them down. It's just, of course, I don't have the bio cores as thick. But this does kind of feel like a almost like a version of a Sinister Daniel or something. So I like it. So we got the Ivy out now. Of course, I don't have a D field. I got Mr. X, and he sucks. I hate the Tyrant in this game. He is horrible. And I mean, it's possible that I just suck with him because I don't play Daniel like at all. I mean, I played him more than Nikolai, but that's not saying too much because I've only got Nikolai up to like rank 9 or something. But I just have trouble getting him in, getting around with him, and you know, he gets bullied a lot by flash grenades, as you can see. But hey, we got all of the survivors. Well, we did have them all infected, and they were all at caution. So, you know, our creatures were doing some work, but now they've got one of the terminals, and I'm going to be trying to see where they're at. Who's got the key? And yeah, I think it's her, so we're going to go ahead and beat her down. Yeah, it was Becca. Okay, so we got 2 of them down, but then there comes Val with her spray gun. Who runs spray gun these days, though? I mean, seriously. That is not a great move. I mean, with infection being so meta, you really don't want to be running spray gun with Valerie. You really want to be running Remedy. She's not doing her team any favors with that. Because, of course, that doesn't remove infection, so... Ooh! Yeah, and I got her again. Look at that. Claw slash. All of it. And oh, she's down too. So yeah, there's the Ren kicking in. So they gotta pick her up, and they got a first aid spray, which realistically they should limit those to like maybe 1 on the map in each area for a total of 3 for the whole match, because the fact there's like, you know, 500 million first aid sprays they can pick up is pretty much bullshit. Now, of course, this is where I definitely feel the loss of defense system, because they got through those terminals real quick. Like, especially if they were running USB, it would be like not even a chance. Now, I did fuck up here because I forgot about the terminal in the hallway. They didn't have it yet, so I pretty much gave them that one because I'm just sitting here doing nothing, and I forgot about the other terminal, so they got that one for free. That's my bad, because I was playing this like real late at night and was tired. So. And this was also after I'd been doing like, you know, been working on videos all day. So I think I'd made like 5 videos today, for that day, and then played this build and recorded these matches. So yeah, I've got plenty of content coming up.
I see you.
Or should have by this point. So I'll get definitely more Spencer videos and my Martin videos up. I hope you guys are liking that. And definitely make sure to, you know, subscribe to the channel. Just hit that sub button, baby. Hit that sub button. That's all I ask. And yeah, I went ahead and got rid of that because I don't need it now. You're going to see that with the mods in my hand, you see how fast my bioenergy is recharging. I mean, I'm going to be back full up to bioenergy no time. Look, 3, 4. It's almost like counting 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3. I mean, it really does go fast. Look at that. I'm already back up to 8 bioenergy that quick. I mean, this, like the key, you know, basically the core principle of this build is sound. I just thought it, like I said, I could tweak it a little bit, give it a little bit better performance. And you know, I hope Brad Fox doesn't mind too much that you know, I kind of messed with this build a little bit. But when I played it initially, it just did not work out for me against that SWAT team. So I thought I could bulk it up a little bit. And so yeah, so you can see here, look how quick I can spam these things out, and I'm still just bioenergy almost as fast as I can spend it. I'm getting it. Look how quick I've spammed up this room. Look at this. It's like I almost would feel bad to put Tyrant down because it's like a waste. I could just keep spamming zombies, but I'm hoping with this giant fucking swarm of creatures in here, I'll be able to take some of them down with him or pop some heads. Because I do like his overkill, like his, you know, execution animation. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's like Pulverize or something like that. I think of it as just Head Crush. And I'm going to try to get somebody with the Bull Rush. But once again, I don't have a lot of practice with him, so I'll suck with it. So at this point, I got one of them down, and I think one of them's dead or rage quit. One or the other, they disconnected. So, you know, that works out. And yeah, there they go. They're all down. So the other 3 remaining are down. So that's pretty much going to be all she wrote, I believe, here on this match. It's not got much left. They're going to die off. But they're going to have some time left, so I'm going to go ahead and repopulate my creatures. And I'm also trying to make sure in the casino I play the middle play more. and make sure I'm using the slot machine in the middle so they don't get special weapons out of it as much. Now that does sometimes mess with me whenever it'll spawn in some extra creatures. Like I think might be, I can't remember if it's this match or the next one that I got like 3 zombie dogs out of it, and it took away some of my other creatures. But hell, at this point it doesn't matter. I can always repopulate them. It ain't a big deal. Cause I mean, look, I've got 10. I'm so flush on bioenergy. Yeah, it's this one. There's the zombie dogs that spawned. So they're gonna run around on the outside there and, you know, just create some fucking havoc. So look, there's an Ivy, and I'm gonna have another Ivy here in just a second. See, look at this. I mean, I'm almost back full on bioenergy as quick as I can spend it. So there I was down to 1. Look at that, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I mean, look, see how the bioenergy recharge just goes insane? You can just spam to your heart's content in area 3. You can pump creatures out like it's nobody's business. And if he had something to help the biocore bump, like Spencer, if he had the same levels of bioenergy, he would be just as, if not more effective. Because you see, they were able to break that core. That's the difference. I mean, between these thicker cores and a super core, is like a super core would have an extra 70%. You know, over the top on that before the equipment applied, so the equipment would actually do even more for it. So, but it's the same principle. I mean, it still makes them a lot harder to break. They can't break them nearly as quick, melt them as a normal core. But now we got like two of them downed again. And we're going to go ahead here and take the slot machine again, just to make sure they can't get any special weapons. And see, they never made it out of that room. Look, they didn't even make it out of the room with the core in it after they broke it. And one of them makes it in here, but then they're going to die pretty quick. And that's about all she wrote right there, I believe. I'm going to put Tyrant down just because I can. And I'm just swinging because I can swing. Yeah, so we finished that match with negative 58 seconds. Yeah. So that was a better, much better match. So, oh my. All right, so let's take a look at the second one here, also in the casino. Now this team right here was actually quite a bit better than the first one. So you're going to see that here. And this match, of course, is going to go on a bit longer.
Destruction, disease, all the fun things that the modern world will offer us.
So once again, same deal. You know, same bat strategy, same bat channel. You know, put a few creatures in here, buff them up, because those buffs are going to apply to the liquor and stuff that I got over here too, so that's fine. It's not exactly wasting it. I like to use those when I have more creatures in the field, but yeah, here comes Tyrone over here. Now I believe, if he's not already, he is eventually going to start running a torch, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong. If I am, don't hold me to it, because like I said, I played this match when I was about brain dead, so. Okay, yeah, so I took Tyrone down.
You have no hope.
If it's here, I'll find it.
But yeah, this build is definitely how I'm going to play Daniel from now on.
Better than I could have done.
Okay, so they got that key out of there, so I'm going to go ahead and start filling up this area, because, you know, I got enough damage in with the energy leech on to get plenty of bioenergy, so. It's just too bad I didn't have discount up before I had to spam all those cards out. That would have been really nice, but you know, that's the risk you run when you got a 2-mod deck. It's a little bit harder to cycle, but of course that, you know, that creature mod's not in my hand all the time. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and jump in this boy here because I'm Daniel, and I'm going to try to get a bite. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, your mind doesn't stop me, Martin. I'm got endurance. So yeah, boy. So I'm going to get him in here and close the door, and then I'm going to jump out so I can go in here and lock him in and try to overwhelm him. Put down an Ivy there at the door to stop anyone trying to come in or him from getting out. He's got both the keys. I'm going to get a bite on him. There you go. And yeah, there we go. He goes down. So I'm going to hope the Ivy's also going to do some work in there. on Valerie, who I don't think has ran back past me yet. She's still in there. Oh yeah, she did. She fell victim to the ivy. So nice. So it did its job. And you can notice here, I mean, they are really low on time. And I tried to lock her in, but I was a little too slow. So, yeah, I'm going to come over here and lock this door instead and try to pincer them in here while they're picking up their teammates. It's going to give me a little bit of time to really get some stuff done. Now, here is where I actually fuck up, because Martin is the one with the keys, and when he hits the teleport trap, he basically gets a free ride out of this hellish spawn rate back into the puzzle lock. So, yeah, I actually did him a favor with that. I should have came out here and put the teleport trap next to the lock. So now he's got that all taken care of, so I'm going to try to catch him. Yep, so I'm going to go ahead and bite him just to do some damage. And they might have actually gotten out of there and killed the zombie off of him before the bite went off, because I didn't see the time go down. So I'm going to go ahead and drop that liquor there to hopefully hold them up and chase them out a little bit. But they're just, yeah, Tyrone's going to kick it. And, yep, I'm going to nail Valerie with the Claw Slash, though. Take some credits from her. Give me your money. Give me all your money. That would have been really nice if I was running the Stealer Dealer build, you know. If I could actually land a Claw Slash. Which, I'm starting to get a little better with it. You know, you're going to see there's some videos that, once I put them up, there's some where I'm starting to land those every once in a while.
Keep fighting me if you wish.
But now, this is a weird spot for Yorick, and I didn't really have a chance to spawn anything to hold him up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and move Yorick up here to the spot where he would normally spawn in this room, just to protect him, and then I'm going to try to, you know, of course, build this room up, spam it up so they got a big wall of shit to fight through when they make it up here. I'm not going to have time to get much done, though, because once they get out of the spawn room, they're going to move quick. And, of course, you know, discount only lasts so long, but... We've almost got another Ivy ready to go, so I'm going to go ahead and drop Tyrant in here. And we're going to try to get my wasted the Bull Rush. There it goes. And there's Martin putting down a mine. So I'm going to go ahead and eat the mine with him so it doesn't affect the creatures. They don't have to deal with it. So I'm going to take some shots at January, but she manages to slip away. She's an elusive little bitch. So I'm going to try once again the Bull Rush. And nope, door. Fucking doors, man. That's like, you know, they say Survivor, the Mastermind's door cheese. Survivor's door cheese too. It's just a different way they do it. So, gonna go ahead and jump into Yorick here to give him more damage resistance. And make sure that I can try to get some work done with him, but they're gonna keep me stunned here. It's kind of rough, but they're having to focus on the other shit over there, and now here comes, yep, Tyrone with his torch bullshit, and yep, there goes Yorick before I can even get up with him. So, I mean, these guys are a good team. I mean, they really, really put me through the ringer with this build. I don't think they would have made it through my Spencer build at all, but this Daniel build, man, they really pushed it to the limit. I mean, this... although that first team that I played with this build, man, I don't know. They might have been able to clear my Sinister Spencer build too. They were amazing. I mean, they just fucking rocked everything I put down. And, of course, I don't have that one recorded because that was just the first playtest with it, so I was just seeing what happened. And by the time I thought to record it, I'd already, like, turned the game off, so... Eh, it's alright. But look, I mean, look at this. You see they're killing everything. They're breaking the cameras. Preemptively breaking the cameras at that. They're breaking cameras I'm not even using yet to help to try and keep me from stopping them. And of course, I don't have time to stop them with the terminal there. And then Tyrone's going to back up, kick me down, hit me with the torch, and yep, no chance. So, and they already got a supply zombie, and there's my camera broken before I can even do anything. And I'm telling you, it's just, but I don't think they're ready for what's going to happen in Area 3 because nobody expects this because it's such a build that uses such early talents and shit that it's realistically no one expects it. But look at that. I mean, see, they killed me still even before the bite went off. Because the shotguns, I mean, they just focus fired me, you know, team shotted me. So, you know, I couldn't really do much anything. So that's why, like, the Stromby concept of Danehill, I think is fucked. I don't think it's viable anymore. Do the shotgun spam. Because I think you could be running, like, Resilient Skin 2 and 3, Fortifying Virus 2 and 3. You could be running Vampire, Endurance, I mean, whatever you want, and they will still just run all over you. And if not the shotguns, Tyrone's fucking torch. So when you got a team running like 3 shotguns and a Pyrone, whew, man, you talk about damage output. God damn. And yep, here we go. So going into Area 3. Now, now here's the long stretch. So, almost 6 minutes going into Area 3, right? And so let's see where the Biocore is going to spawn. That's what I'm waiting on. Alright, so now I got my important mod there. I got the Equilibrium mod. And I'm going to go ahead and put a couple things out here just to mess with them. But mainly I'm just going to go ahead and focus in here. And I'm going to go ahead and get the slot machine and put it on cooldown for a minute. So they can't, you know, hopefully use to get spark shot or anything crazy. Or a minigun. Fucking heaven forbid. Luckily, though, they were to get a rocket launcher. There's no backup. Thank God for that. Okay, so I'm going to try to come over here and, yep. So I'm going to grab Martin and I'm going to try to pop his fucking head. And I believe I might, yeah, so I actually killed him. Good deal. And that's the one thing I do like about Tyrant is when I get his skill off and it connects and when it goes off, I don't have to worry about them picking him back up like with the D field if I don't get them all. I mean, that's a guaranteed 30 seconds it's done for. But they are not going to get back. So now I got Tyrone here and yep, there goes the throwable flashbang. And somehow Tyrone manages to land behind me and then kick me in the back. Come on, man. And then there's the door cheese. So I'm just going to jump out of Tyrant so I can start trying to spam this room up. Because I got gobs of bioenergy and a discount. But there you go on the camera. And EIS is offline so I couldn't jump into a zombie if I wanted to. And I believe by the time I get the camera back up they're going to have the biocore almost cracked. So, but I'm still going to try because, yep, there it goes. So that's one biocore down. So I'm going to come over here to this room. Now this is actually usually a really good room to deal with spawns in, to deal with a spam in, because there's, you know, it's just an open area. So the creatures have more than enough room to, you know, maneuver, like even lickers. And so luckily I'm getting some cheap cards. Now there goes Liquor, that drained my bioenergy. Now watch how quick it's going to fill back up here while I'm spamming this shit. I can still spam pretty much. Look at that. I dropped the Liquor. I'm already back up to 3 bioenergy. And I'm going to go ahead and jump in a zombie here. Just to try and get some swipes in while they're getting bitten. To hopefully get someone down. Yeah, there's Martin. I'm going to go ahead and bite him. And let the zombie take care of the rest. Start spamming up some more shit here. Blind asses, energy leech to help feed even more bioenergy when they land. I mean, look at my bioenergy indicator down there. It's like it's doing what it normally does whenever, almost like whenever they open the final exit. When you get the greatly increased bioenergy regen, it goes nuts. So it's you know, I mean, it's pretty fucking crazy. I mean, I can just put out creatures all day. I mean, it's like having infinite. I mean, look how quick at that. Look at that. Already back on 10 bioenergy that quick. And I mean, it just keeps going. So effectively, like it's almost like I'm running Battery Spencer right now, but better. Like as far as the bioenergy recharge goes. But there goes the second biocore because they're focusing it. I mean, they're ignoring the creatures as much as they can and focus fire on the biocore. And keep it in mind, if I didn't have the biocore increase, they would crack these much fucking quicker. If we didn't have the Bulletproof Glass 3 and the Unstable Generator, giving it that boost. So here's pretty much what I think is my last chance to hold them up here. to hold them off. So I'm going to go ahead and spawn what I can, and then break out Tyrant. And for once, I fucking hit someone with the Bull Rush. And combo that into a grab, and I'm going to hook punch everybody. Hook punches for all. And I'm going to try another Bull Rush here. But nope, Tyrone kicks me out of the Bull Rush. How does his kick stun a fucking Tyrant? I want you to think about how scary it was when this big bastard was chasing you around in Resident Evil 2 Remake. Around the RPD. Would you as Leon have even attempted to walk up to him and kick him in the face? Fuck no. I mean, it's like bioweapons are jokes, man. It's like nobody's afraid of them anymore. And it kills me because, I mean, that should be the point when the survivor's like, oh, fuck me, no. That's when they should be running in fear, absolute goddamn terror. But no, they're just like, no, we're going to bully his ass. He can't do shit now. He's in his bioweapon. Oy. So there goes the third one. So now my last chance here is to try and catch him. Here at the exit. And notice that I'm still getting some bites and stuff on him in that room because they hadn't got out of it quite yet. So I got a little boost there, a little bite boost. So luckily the first one up here gets grabbed by the creature and held up. So they're gonna hopefully get chain grabbed. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into a dealer here and start swiping at everybody. Anything that I can to just take them down, because at this point I'm just absolutely just pissed off because of the way everything went down there. So I've got 3 of them down here, and I'm waiting for January to come in, and I'm going to be waiting on her hopefully to take her down and keep her from opening the exit. However, watch what happens. Now this is the only reason that one of them got out, is because of this right here. So when she comes up the fucking staircase, what does she do? Boom, flash grenade. Yeah. And Tyrone, I believe, second winded and picked up the other one, so he must be running like Dr. Tyrone to a degree. So, you know, but even at this point, I mean, I've got this room just full of creatures. So they flashbang everything. I just keep spawning more creatures to replace them, because the ones that are replaced aren't going to be stunned. I can put them out so quick. So, yeah. So they're yeah, they activated emergency exits. Now I'm going to pull out Tyrants, and I'm going to be over here. I'm trying to grab them out of the exit because Martin's in there. He's shotgunning away, which, I'm sorry, you shouldn't be able to fire or act from inside there. If you go inside there, you should be unable to do anything. That should be it. You should be unable to act. You shouldn't be able to fire. You shouldn't be able to heal. You shouldn't be able to do anything but fucking stand there and watch. Because you can't be attacked in there. I mean, it's almost impossible unless you're close enough to get grabbed out by something. Or hit by like that. Like the Bull Rush. Hey, that's 2 Bull Rushes in one game. What do you know? And so I've got like all of them, pretty much all of them down. So basically January, see, she fucks off. She goes ahead and says, nope, I'm out, fuck you guys. And leaves her friends here to die. So, you know, that's the one person that escaped here. I'm still going to count that as a win, given the circumstances and how hard I had to sweat to do it. But you know, I would say that, you know, 3 out of 4 ain't bad. And they're not making it back up here to get out the exit by this time, so yeah. I'm going to call that experiment successful. So there you go. My tweaked version of Rad Fox's Ultimate Daniel build. Like, comment, subscribe, check out his channel and all that jazz.
Come back and try your luck again if you